This is John Kupal, president of the Howard Jarvis Taxpayers Association. Can you and your family afford another $1,000 in taxes? As Californians, we already pay too much. We are in the top 10 among states for income taxes, sales taxes, gas taxes, you name it, we pay it. Our overall tax burden is so bad that thousands of California's most productive citizens have fled for lower tax states. Despite all you've heard recently about state government running out of money, California taxpayers will pay far more in taxes than citizens in any other state, and yet politicians are still not serious about reducing government spending. Democrat leaders want California families to pay $1,000 in higher taxes to pay for their promises to special interests. Enough is enough. California's biggest problem is still overspending. For more information, visit www.hjta.org to learn how you can help stop politicians from raising taxes on California families.
Listen. That's the sound of California's politicians avoiding the state budget crisis.
While they fiddle in Sacramento, California is becoming a different place to live, one we never wanted it to be.
California now ranks 47th nationally in education funding, yet state leaders continue to cut our schools and colleges.
The governor's latest plan cuts another $10.8 billion from public schools.
After we've already laid off 5,000 teachers and seen class sizes grow, making it harder for students to learn.
Some schools are even shutting down their libraries. Where will it end?
Schools and students are sacrificing, but politicians are unwilling to do what's needed to solve the crisis, threatening the future for an entire generation of California kids.
It's time to break the silence. Time for the governor and the legislature to fix the budget and fund our schools.
Because high-quality schools mean a stronger California for everyone.
This message was brought to you by the California Teachers Association.
That's great.
I won't lose it.
Hold on to it. Oh, you want to get a close-up? Give him a close-up. Give him a close-up. Here, take this pen. Take this pen. Just wanted to say, just briefly, that I want to thank again the legislative leaders and the legislators for doing all this hard work and negotiating, and everyone with the will to make this work, and not to make it work for the special interests or for some of the people that are most to the right or most to the left, but to actually make it work for the people of California. It's a budget where everyone will have to make certain sacrifices, but what is important here is that we can go now and continue our construction projects, and that's why we have so many of our construction workers and construction leaders here. Danny Curtin, who was very important in this negotiations, also to put the pressure on the legislators to get this done. This will save hundreds of thousands of jobs. We can continue more than $5 billion worth of construction work now, and then we can go out and sell the bonds again to continue rebuilding California. That's the important thing. And there's also some. I also want to mention there's approximately $1 billion worth of vetoes. Line item vetoes that I will sign later on, mostly coming from prisons and some other areas. There's about $400 million coming out of prisons. So we need to do those things in order to be fiscally responsible, because government has to live within its means. That's the important message of this budget. And so I want to say thank you again to everybody. And I think that I'm also ecstatic, and we just talked about that a minute ago, that we have gotten such important reforms, because I think it will not be responsible to ask the people of California to just make the sacrifices through the spending cuts and through the revenue increases, but also for us to show that we can be fiscally responsible in this building here and to have budget reform. This has very important budget reform included here, and so that we once and for all don't increase irresponsibly our spending, and so because of a cap, and then also because we will have a rainy day fund, 12.5% of our budget, we will have this rainy day fund so that we can draw down in bad years like right now. So thank you very much. Thank you.
So we're not only doing a show for you, we're doing a show for hundreds of thousands of people listening. We have thousands and thousands as far as the eye can see here at the Slide Bar Cafe, and I am told that traffic is backed up all the way to the 91, which is a mile to our south, and another mile to the north, all the way to Chapman. Now, Ken was supposed to be out here with me, but he got into a fight with some guy backstage. But I think he won the fight. He's got Schwarzenegger's head on a sword.
This is the first of many victories to come. You ready for the tax revolt 2009?
All right, let's warm up. How about a chant of heads on a stick?
Heads on a stick! 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 Heads on a stick!
All right.
Hey, KFI audience, do you think we can revolt, guys? Heads on a stick! Heads on a stick! I mean this in the most respectful way possible, of course. Heads on a stick! Heads on a stick! Heads on sticks.
Handcrafted by a native Californian.
$1,766
A year. Oh, very good.
$7,044.
You got it.
All right, we got one guy here. What's your name? Bob. Bob?
He's got a whole pile of video cassettes to destroy.
He's got a half a dozen video cassettes. He's going to hit him.
Oh, shit. You see now, if you put too many on the pile.
Heads on a stick! 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 Heads on a stick!
You brought the laser disc.
Yeah, my name's Linwood Sasser. I brought a laser disc because I haven't bought a Schwarzenegger movie since the 80s.
Yeah!
I don't think we should buy any more.
All right, well, go ahead. Give it a whack with the sledgehammer.
By the way, one listener was yelling out he thinks that could be valuable. I mean, that's great.
Not anymore.
It doesn't matter. You have to terminate everything Arnold. You have to throw it out. Destroy it. Sledgehammer. Here we go. Oh, all right. That was 1/3. There we go.
Heads on a stick! Heads on a stick! Heads on a stick! Heads on a stick! Heads on a stick!
The purpose is to get support to recall Schwarzenegger, Anthony Adams, Jeff Miller, and everybody else. And the purpose is eventually to get the taxes repealed and to expose how the unions extort money out of the political process, how much money is going to illegal aliens, and how much money is going to octo models.